I'm out here on site doing an inspection for some waterproofing on a foundation wall, and this is a basement foundation wall. But I thought I'd touch base a little bit on, well, when is it required, what can you do for materials, and where should it be placed. So first, like, when is it required? Well, it's required anytime you have a foundation wall that encapsulates a living space, which would be any basement, right? Any basement where you could finish it and you could put a living space down there with heat and the foundation wall holds back earth. Then you would need to waterproof that foundation wall. The other instance would be if you have a high water table. If your water table comes up and you have issues with really moist soils, then you're going to want to go in and waterproof that as well. Most of the time though, any crawl spaces and slab on grades, especially in my area, do not get waterproofed. It's just not common in my area, even though, as you can see, there's snow in the background and we do get a lot of moisture. Normally we don't waterproof any crawl spaces or slab on grades, just foundation walls for basements. So then materials. So materials can be a number of different things. The code book, I think, lists like 6 or 7 different products. And nowadays, I'm sure there's even more than that. This one, like you can see here, is just like a roll-on tar, and it just rolls onto the foundation wall. I think you can get like a sticky back roll-on. It's almost like a roofing membrane type material, like an ice and water shield. I think they even have like foam material where you can go in and maybe has like a waterproof membrane that you can tape the seams. So there's all kinds of different materials out there. Just make sure you kind of do your research, find out what works for you and for your budget in your area. And then the other big thing is, well, where is it required? So the big thing to think about is, well, anywhere that soil is going to be. And so you're going to essentially want to go from finished grade, so whatever your top of earth is, all the way down to the top of your footing. And so I'm going to flip the camera here and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about, so you have an idea when you're out there doing your own project. Okay, so you can see right up here, you can see they've taken it to where kind of top of grade is going to be. So they plan on backfilling to right about there. And you can see they didn't do all the way around the window well. Well, because there's going to be a window well here in this particular section that's not waterproofed, is going to be protected by the window well itself, and earth is not going to be backfilled up against it. They did do the bottom, which is great, because you never know if you're going to have snow buildup or water buildup in the bottom of the window well. So they protected that, and that's good. Now you can see this little section right here. You can see they did not do this section. So this particular section right here is a patio. It's not part of the living space. So they did not do that section. You're only required to do the living space wall. But what they did do is they did do the other side of this wall. Okay, so I've now moved to the front of this particular building where they have this covered or this patio that they're gonna pour. And you can see they did not waterproof this wall, but they did waterproof the inside wall. So this inside wall is the wall that separates the living space from this patio area. So this interior will get all backfilled in here and filled all the way up to grade level, and then probably poured with concrete. This has been with Building Code Tips. This is a quick rundown on when waterproofing is required on your foundations. Again, just a quick recap. If you have any type of foundation that has a living space inside of it, so pretty much any basement, you're gonna need waterproofing. You're gonna need waterproofing on any foundations that you have a really, really high water table and you could have moisture issues. And then you're also gonna want to make sure that you get that waterproofing anywhere earth is gonna be backfilled up against that foundation, and that you get an approved material for your waterproofing. Hit the comments below if you have any questions, and by all means, get this out to other DIYers and share. Purpose of these is to keep you guys moving.